In the city of Hangzhou, China, there are over 50,000 police officers on duty 24 hours a day. Except they aren't human. They are cameras. 50,000 sleepless police officers, as one publication described them, that never blink, never rest, and never forget a face. Every car that moves, every person who crosses the street, every ambulance dispatched, every kilobyte of data is collected, centralized, and analyzed in real time by a single vast intelligence. They call it the city brain. It was sold to the public as a miracle, a solution to the mundane frustration of traffic. But in the process, it became something else. It became a blueprint for a new kind of empire, one built on data, powered by algorithms, and designed for total control. To understand how this happened, you have to go back to 2016. Hangzhou, a sprawling tech hub of 13 million people, had a very human-sized problem. It was choking on its own success. It was ranked the 5th most congested city in China. The daily commute was a nightmare. Emergency services were trapped in the gridlock. The city's arteries were clogged, and traditional urban management was failing. Then came the solution. It wasn't a new highway or a new subway line. It was an idea from the city's most famous citizen, the tech giant Alibaba. Working in lockstep with the municipal government, Alibaba Cloud proposed the ET City Brain. The promise was simple, almost utopian. What if a city could think? What if an AI could watch every intersection, learn the flow of traffic, and optimize it? The system went live. It ingested data from over 4,500 traffic cameras and controlled over 1,300 traffic lights. It learned to detect accidents in less than a second. It created green waves for ambulances, clearing their path automatically. And the results were staggering. Traffic speed increased by 15%. Ambulance and fire truck arrival times were cut in half. Within a few years, Hangzhou dropped from the 5th most congested city in China to the 57th. It was a miracle of efficiency. The promise of the smart city wasn't just a promise anymore. But the problem with a tool this powerful is that it's never just a tool. The city brain didn't stop at traffic. Why would it? This miracle of efficiency had a pivot point. The system's creators had proven it worked. Now, they would expand its reach. First, it moved into public services. Soon, 97% of all government tasks could be managed online, all processed by the brain. Then it was used to manage the COVID response, organizing quarantines and health codes. It started monitoring pollution and even managing low-carbon energy plans for hotels, tracking guest consumption. The city brain was no longer just a traffic cop. It was becoming the city's central operating system, an invisible, all-knowing mayor. And this is where the promise of efficiency revealed the cost of empire. This is a digital empire, a fusion of corporate technology and state power. The city brain was built by a single vendor, Alibaba, for a single client, the government. It works by creating a digital twin of the city. Every physical object, every car, pedestrian, and police officer has a digital doppelganger being tracked in real time. To make this twin, the brain ingests billions of data points every day. Data from 70 different government departments is centralized. Police reports, tax records, census data, GPS feeds, and endless video streams. The promise was efficiency, but the reality is that the same architecture required to optimize traffic lights is also the perfect architecture for precision authoritarianism. A dictatorship by algorithm. It's a system built for over-surveillance, creating a massive power imbalance between the citizens and the system's operators. And this is where the architecture reveals its bias. This kind of AI-driven surveillance, especially predictive policing, can exacerbate the targeting of citizens based on ethnicity, using algorithms that are inherently biased. It's a system designed to crush freedom and exert precision social control. And the most troubling part? There is little to no transparency. That's the core problem. It's difficult to know exactly what the system is doing, who has access to the data, or how it's being audited. What happens if the data is wrong, or if the system is fed malicious data in what's called a poisoning attack? When an AI runs a city, a single bug is no longer a glitch. It's a catastrophe. The city brain made traffic jams obsolete, but what else did it make obsolete? Human agency. When an AI optimizes every part of a city, it creates a new, specific risk. One institute defined it perfectly. Automation will destroy citizens' ability to make decisions for their own lives. It makes privacy obsolete. It makes the concept of an anonymous life in a big city obsolete. The true climax of this story isn't in Hangzhou. It's that the city brain is now one of China's most successful exports. These safe city technologies are being sold to over 75 countries, creating a global market for data-centric authoritarianism. The city brain wasn't just a project. It was a product, a blueprint for a new kind of power, one that can be copied and pasted onto any city willing to pay the price. The city brain isn't a secret. The government and Alibaba are proud of it. They promote its successes. You can even visit the command center. But the secret isn't that the AI is in charge. The secret is the cost. The empire of efficiency always has a hidden price. The residents of Hangzhou got a faster commute. In exchange, they traded away their privacy and autonomy to an algorithm they will never see and cannot appeal to. They solved the problem of the traffic jam, only to become cogs in a much larger, more efficient, and more terrifying machine.